Hello out there in internet land, Texas, the United States, and beyond. Here we are again. I gotta make these meetings more frequent. I'm sorry that I've been slacking. Anyway, the news cycle has been rife with liberal angst, craziness, petulance, tantrums, and all that good stuff that you would expect from a toddler who hasn't gotten his own way. When was it ever right to damage somebody's automobile or somebody's business, particularly total strangers, just because of political ideology? All over the news you hear of people vandalizing Tesla automobiles by scrawling obscenities, scrawling swastikas, spray painting swastikas, vandalizing the vehicles, torching the vehicles, torching Tesla dealerships, torching vehicles at Tesla dealerships, vandalizing vehicles at Tesla dealerships, all because of Elon Musk and his roughly 12 or so percent stake in the Tesla company. When was that ever right? I was always taught respect someone else's property. You know, we teach children, if it's not yours, don't touch it. So that means if it's not your car, don't touch it. If it's not your business, don't touch it. How is that getting back at Elon Musk? Elon Musk already got his money off the sale of every one of those cars. Besides, dealerships, the way it works, and I'm not sure if Tesla does this, they buy their inventory. And on the first of every year, the tax man comes, checks out the inventory on the lot, and they're taxed based on the value of that inventory. That's why dealerships have those year-end sales, because they're trying to get rid of as much as they can before January 1, before the tax man comes. So Elon already got his money. When somebody goes and damages that dealership or its inventory, they're taking it out of the dealer's pocket. They're taking it out of those employees, those commissioned salespeople who sing for their supper every single day and only make money when they sell a car. They could go days, even weeks, without making a single sale, which is why their commission is so high, to balance out all those bad times. I thought the Democrats were for the poor people. I thought they were for labor, the American worker. I also thought that they were the ones championing electric vehicles. Because remember, the previous administration had that electric vehicle mandate that a certain percentage of cars had to be electric by 2030 because of greenhouse gases, because of climate change, because the fossil fuels are harmful for the environment because of emissions. How much emissions is it when you torch an electric car? All those plastics melting and burning, releasing their gases. Plastics come from petroleum, come from crude oil. So really, you're burning crude oil. Not to mention the tires, same thing. But let's talk about those lithium-ion batteries that when they get wet or when they catch fire, ignite in such a way that water can't put them out. Traditional firefighting methods do not work on these things. So you're causing more environmental harm. All those toxic gases getting released. And not to mention, so many fire departments in our country do not have the equipment, the manpower, or the training to deal with such fires. A majority of the fire departments in the United States are still volunteer. That means average Joes who get home from work, kiss their wife goodbye, and run out the door from their hot dinner when those tones drop on their scanner, or when they hear the siren in the middle of town, they go get on a truck and go save somebody's behind who they may not even know. Liberals, you got to do better. Also, all this scritch and moan and hemming and hawing about all the waste that Elon Musk is finding in the government, you think that he's going to cut your precious cash cow pork programs. If those programs are running inefficiently and spending money on things other than what they're supposed to be doing, such as helping people, don't you want somebody to do something about it? This is not about the environment. This is not about the people. This is not about the unfortunate. This is about control. The Democrats are trying feverishly to hold on to control. George Soros and his many puppets are trying to hold on to the power that they have because they know that their grip is slipping. They know that so many in America have seen through the BS. That is why Trump won. People like me, hardworking people who are sick and tired of the government kicking us in our teeth and standing on our necks, who want to have control of our destinies, our families, and our communities. That is why Donald Trump won. That is why other representatives in the House and senators took those seats. They were other people of Trump's ilk who want to give control back to the people. Now, Donald Trump is not perfect. He is no angel. I don't agree with everything he says and does. But he is indeed the best thing for this country right now. He is there because God wanted him to be. God had him to survive at least 2 assassination attempts and countless other threats to get to this point. Think about it. They didn't come after Biden once. They probably thought he would have died of natural causes. I thought he did. I'm very surprised he made it past 2024. The man looks like death warmed over. So, let's get our heads out of our behinds, folks. Let's be real with what's going on. Let's not get whipped up into a frenzy. Let's not start justifying wrongs such as vandalism and arson to get our point across. When the conservatives boycotted Bud Light, all they did was stop buying beer. The only beer that they damaged were ones that they already purchased themselves. They didn't go in my fridge and take my beer. Think about that, folks. Thank you. It's been real. Love ya. Like, comment, share, and send some stars my way. Thank you, thank you.